these guys competing for?
Here's a $3,000 prize and $2,000 in NFTs, so that's $5 grand total. And
so
the
here we
match
go.
has begun.
See to the planet early, looking for the judo throw with that overhook. There he is again. Looks like he's going judo throw, inside trip, ankle pick, chaining them together.
And interestingly enough, you don't see really a variation in belt color unless they're 10th Planet guys wearing their jerseys, and that doesn't necessarily spell it out, but sometimes they do wear their colors.
Now we have a little role reversal with who's on top and bottom. Get into the same, not over-committing, trying to get too tight on top, and trying to pass around the open guard instead of smashing past through the guard.
Crossing his legs on his ankle. What is he trying to do there? Or he had it then, but now he's gone.
From here, it looks like he's trying to, when he's doing that, he's trying to stop him from slicing his knee through. He's trying to keep a ankle to ankle. So if you try to slice the knee through, you can still get lifted and elevated and put low really quick.
Uh-oh. He's hunting for an
And now he's hunting for the leg lock. He's got a knee bar going to reverse heel hook. This might be over right now. That's bad. And it's over.
Wow.
It's quick. You can't leave your foot dangling. You leave your foot, it doesn't matter how dominant you are, if you leave your foot dangling for a moment, someone could take it home. And that's that first match of the night. 10th Planet sets the stage for the night with the quick sub. And so to this match, we have wrestling overtime if this match goes to overtime.
So we have the Dragon Slayer against 10th Planet HQ member.
3-man strangler, man. Nicknames galore. I love it.
Yeah, I love it.
They get pumped from that stuff.
It's very fun to see 10th Planet doing a lot of the similar things in their game. You can tell they're training partners.
Especially if this does go to overtime, and he chose wrestling overtime. I think he knows he's not under pressure to finish the match. His opponent is, because I'm assuming he believes he's the better wrestler if this goes to overtime. And so never really fully establishing that takedown. Like, he got him down, but as long as your head's trapped, it's never an established takedown. You see 10th Planet over here, you can tell he's looking for more counter wrestling. So right now we're in the overtime. You see both guys are wrestling a little bit harder because they realize whoever gets this takedown takes this match right now.
Very fun overtime rules. I like
Makes it interesting. Dragon Slayer shot for that double, then pop right back up so quick.
I think as a spectator, I personally prefer the wrestling overtime. I feel like when you see them going, it's still neutral. One guy might be better, but you're both getting to start neutral. You're not starting on a guy's back if you weren't able to take his back in the first place. You know, you both have the same options.
Dragon Slayer
and
completing that single.
Like I said, he played a safe game on top. He made sure just not to get caught.
That was the Dragon Slayer winning that match.
So they picked wrestling for this one if it goes to overtime.
Oh,
wow.
This time going in fast. He hits the knee tap, steps over right to the armbar. We'll see if you. That's the danger when you step over for a big flashy armbar like that. You might, if you don't get it, you might end up giving your back.
Really aggressive.
There it is.
This is a different
game entirely.
of fun in
this
Tries
one.
to hit some flash on him back. He got back up and he went for a flying triangle on him.
Both of these gentlemen are aggressive and showing it. They're not waiting for something to happen. They're trying to make it happen.
You can tell both competitors here know that this match matters for their team. Both need to win. You could see it in their aggression. So again, you see on top, he was coming in with a knee slice, but he got up too lazy there. He turned around. He turned around almost disrespectfully, like his opponent wasn't going to do anything, and it worked out now because he got out, but he almost got his back taken there. Like until the ref calls a time, you can't be taking it easy. Your opponent can always go after you. He's sitting up. He might be looking for Kimuras, guillotines, and sit-up sweeps here. There's the sit-up sweep attempt. There he goes. He's putting the knee up the middle to break these legs apart so he can start his pass. And there it is. Now he's in a tight north-south. He's controlling that body. He's body locked on it. It's hard to finish when you're that deep on the north-south. You see, circles around, takes the back. Not a good position to be in on bottom. But he recovers. You can see. But he's got good control. He's just staying heavy, staying controlled. He's not getting too overzealous. Oh, he's looking for the leg lock here. There's the knee bar. It's right in front of him. And he sits through with it. It turns into a reverse heel hook.
Wow,
now it's a regular heel hook, and that's bent.
And that's
And
it.
that's it.
Very, very impressive from 10th Planet HQ.
Looked there like he bait him, like he was wanting to make him think he was sitting like he wanted to go for mount, but instead of taking his outside leg, he takes over the inside leg.
Noah Tillis himself a fighter and jiu-jitsu competitor.
Like I said earlier, Dragon Squad, this is my dark horse for the night.
Ryan Croker in there representing the Dragon Squad.
Early ankle tap. Again, Croker's looking for that Kimura.
Is it dangerous to sit on that position to look for that Kimura for a long time?
He sat on his leg really well, so he couldn't get his hips around all the way to a dominant position. But no matter what, you don't want to let someone have that grip in the first place.
Sure.
You see, he tried to hop over for a pass, got a little too overzealous because now he's in footlock danger. He's going for the standard heel hook right now, and that's it. Too overzealous. He tried to hop over his guard to pass, and it's like maybe sometimes you could surprise somebody, but when you leave it, you just dive both your legs. If they catch it and they get a knee in, you're giving them their leg. It's not the best. Like, that's more a move you want to do if you're outclassing somebody and you know it, or you're down and you need to do something to get back in this match. From Dragon Squad, we have Mike John up next. Mike John, MMA experience, going against a much bigger opponent, but maybe he's able to pressure him up against the cage and use the cage a bit more to get on top.
Anthony Aguilera is the opponent for Mike John. He's a Tillis longtime training student, and he also has competed at Fight to Win, Subversive, so he's high level as well. Mike John's everywhere. We see him at almost every event.
Yeah, and I've had the opportunity to train with a lot of Tillis's guys, and I can tell you a lot of his big boys are very good and they know how to smash. He's Tillis, very old school style in that smashing is still important, and when you're a big boy, smashing is even better.
Yeah,
They're
better
big boys
use
that
it to
move-
your advantage.
Absolutely.
I think if I'm the bigger competitor and I'm in here against Mike John, I want to put him against the cage, make him carry my weight. So Mike John with a single leg attempt, but deep in the guard.
Have
That was good. So
either of you guys trained at Tillis Gym and know if there's a cage in there that they work with?
Don't know.
I have not. Tillis normally comes to our gym, and we have
I
a
see.
cage. And so and again, going for that guillotine. Oh, this might be deep. If he rolled him on it, it must be deep, or he would just stay on top. And he's in a triangle. That's a tap.
Wow.
Beautiful
gets the
work from
tap.
Mike John.
Interesting to see the difference in size, and Mike John just put his game into effect and able to finish.
You can't just leave your head dangling on top. There's like a lot of people love the guillotine. There's a lot of people who are phenomenal at the guillotine, and you give him an inch on that neck, it's a wrap. You know the second he rolled to his back that he was in trouble.
Incredible.
So that is one for Dragon Squad. And then what team was the guy in the beginning with the heel hook?
Yeah, so this I do believe Dragon Squad has already taken this, and so this one's
Okay.
just for pride. This is Goon Squad just to get a little bit back. Again, we got a big size difference, but Squires being the anchor on the team, I think most of the team would be comfortable saying that Squires probably is has the most competition experience, especially high-level competition experience. Lately he's been doing a lot of traveling to compete.
It was Dragon Squad in the beginning. It was Ryan Croker.
Nice.
Okay, just a heads up. They're going to do a little thing on the screen. It's going to flash to meta homies. So you guys can just do it when the match is over. There's going to be a thing on your guys' screen.
Nice roll through.
Wow,
There goes
searching for
Squires.
an arm.
He's sitting in the armbar. He's in the spider web position. He's got that leg trapped.
He's really smashing his opponent down on the ground, using that leg strength.
Yeah,
Well,
he's using his leg, and sometimes when you really want to be mean, you can like use your foot too, right, to kind of kick him down. He
So
is
now he's working on
holding
the grip. You see his hand. His hand on the fingers, breaking the grip. This should be it. That's it.
Wow.
So 3-0 for
sweep.
Dragon Squad with 3 subs.
Mariachi with the cool rash guard.
And mustache.
It looks like he's going to play some music for us. I like that. Make that happen.
Oh, and sitting down, going for the Imanari roll for the leg right away. I think the more this match goes on, Mariachi should become more and more aware of the leg and foot hunting, and we'll see if he adjusts his game accordingly. Again, this is the same attempt he had before, right into the triangle this time. It's tight now. This is bad. This could be over right now. His shoulder's in. He can still breathe. He's postured, but this is as close to over as it's going to get without the tap. He needs to cut off the shoulder a little bit more. The cage is helping Mariachi right now. He can't get his angle. See, he's using the cage to advantage. This is where if you were on the mat, this could have been over already. But because he turned him in the cage and didn't let him get the angle he needs to tighten up that triangle, now he's switching to the old school squeeze where he's grabbing behind his knees, behind the head, and just pinching his knees together instead of locking up a traditional triangle.
If he gets him up, if Mariachi gets his opponent against the cage, does that help in any way?
And that's what he did earlier. When the triangle looked like it was about to be over and it was tight, he put him up against the cage so he couldn't get his angle out, and he drove his own body into the cage so that shoulder was getting back in and he wasn't choking.
That could be from MMA experience.
More than likely, I'd have to imagine. Like I said, all these Badger Crew guys, they all train to fight, and they're used to using the cage to their advantage and fighting off the cage. Like in this position right here, I have to imagine Mariachi is relatively comfortable, practiced a lot there, but he just got swept and he's on his back now. It's another situation where there was a sweep, but the intent is not to get on top. The intent is to take that foot, and it could be over here. He went for the reverse heel hook. Looks like he's switching over the toe hold. See on top, he's riding ankle to ankle and just kicked it for the pass. And he's stepping, you see him, he's stepping for that footlock again. He wants to put that knee in the middle so he could take Mariachi's left leg. See, he's doing it again. You see him putting that left knee in. You see he keeps kind of hunting that ankle when he feels like he's going to sit forward, and he bails when Mariachi pulls his knee in. But you can still see he's leg hunting. Again, right, putting that knee in, back step. Let's back step and take the right knee now. And that's time, so we're going to overtime. It looks like wrestling overtime, which I have to imagine this is what Mariachi would want here. At the beginning of the match, we saw a butt flop. He sat on his butt, chose not to wrestle, not to play the game. Maybe he was hiding it, and we'll see. We're going to find out right now. Almost a bit of head clashing here. Definitely getting aggressive now. He's getting tired of this. There it is. You see, he's trying to get his underhooks, trying to put him in the cage. He's on that single. This could be it. This could be the end right here. He's sitting on a Kimura. He's going to go for the sweep. There's no takedown yet. Someone's got to establish position first. There's no takedown yet. This is up to the ref right here when they decide this is over.
So when he turned that corner and wound up on his back, it wasn't a takedown.
I would call this a takedown right here.
Wow. Match number 3 goes to the wrestling overtime.
And some good counter wrestling to take that match.
Got some blood in Mariachi's eye.
And
when they got aggressive at the end, there was a bit of head clashing, and I think that's what might have caused it.
Wow.
So we have the sole defending champion from Gym Crashers 2 back in the cage.
That is a fact.
And then sit down, he doesn't want to wrestle. I'm assuming
he
right away
finishes
to the
quick.
leg lock. That
He
could
does
be
it
over.
so quick. Yeah,
That was it. When they sit,
He's a technician,
when
man.
they sit in front of you like that and they're going for your feet, you have to get those feet back. Don't play the 50-50 with them. Don't play like, oh, I'll get your foot before you get mine. Just get your feet back, get control, and use your smashing to get through it.
So that's the reigning champ of Gym Crashers last time.
Yes,
He got
two.
it done. Did we just set a record for quickest submission? I think that was pretty quick.
If you know what, I
Definitely
can't
of the
even tell
day.
you because he's done that before. If you watch any tape on Adrian Nez, that's what he does.
So Butter Smooth is already into the next round. We'll see how this works out.
Were those sweeps possible without an
see?
underhook?
You see how in this one, he's in a Kimura now, but he kept his legs away.
Got you.
But now this is a bad position to be in.
Everything Team Buttersmooth has done has quite literally been smooth like butter. They're very calm when they do all their attacks.
He's grabbing
fun
his
to
ankle and
watch.
Shane here to try. And this is what he wanted. He wanted him rolled there.
And that's
So
Richie Miranda, El Machete, fighting an armbar.
it's a bad place to be in. This could be the end of the match right here. See on top, he's being patient. He's not getting overzealous on this arm, overcommitting to breaking the grip without controlling the wrist. You see, he still keeps wrist control, so when that grip breaks, he still has control of the whole arm. He has him in a reverse triangle now, too. This, more than likely, if it doesn't end here, the time will run out in this position. This is a dominant position in this reverse triangle with the arm control. It's up to Team Buttersmooth whether they want to let go of this or not. And he's going to look for the Kimura. When he puts that left arm in like that, like he tried to get his hands together, that's him giving up the Kimura. So now he's back to Kimura and armbar grip. So now he's more in a totem pole triangle here, another variation of a reverse triangle. This one is hard to defend the armbar in.
Did he
You have
switch
so much
arms?
leverage.
Is this a different arm or just a different view? He switched.
You see the angle on top of his head, it's too strong.
And there's the tap.
When you're totem poled like that on somebody with a triangle, you have all your body against just their arm isolated. It's really hard to defend that.
Wow, so a clean sweep for Buttersmooth.
And so Martinez here, a solid wrestler, definitely someone you don't want to be under. He knows how to smash, but having not always been as big as he is, he also knows how to play on bottom. He has good leg locks. He's a tough competitor to deal with. I think in the last Gym Crashers, he did not lose any matches, even though the team,
right.
even though his team did not make it to the finals. Oh, a good counter. Steven went in too hard and got hit with the lateral, and you can see right away he's lifting him up with that size and strength. It makes it a lot easier to lift people up, and he's going straight for the leg.
Wow.
You see he's got his cap kind of sliced.
Yeah,
he
it
can't
kinda
get his
looks
leg
like
as
a
deep as
ham
he wants for that
sandwich.
leg lock, but you can see he's got his leg trapped in there. So just because he's big, don't think he doesn't know how to play the bottom. He used that up. He used the X guard to set up on that leg, and now he's on top. This is not where you want to be. Like, he's got space now on bottom. He doesn't want to let Steven get past and get smashing on his legs.
He just forced
He's
that
not
underhook.
someone you want to be under.
Absolutely.
All right, you see right here, he's trying to get on bottom. He's got that underhook, so he didn't let Steven get all the way tight, but Steven was hunting it there. Because once he gets locked tight on your upper body, the pass is coming. It's not a choice. He's too dominant in these positions. And he gets stepping right over the side. He might give up the back to him. Steven's looking for that Kimura and that armbar here. He's in a strong Kimura position, sitting on his head. He has the arm looped. He's trying to grab the wrist right here. See, on bottom, he's trying to go flat to prevent this Kimura, but this should be a wrap right here. That's behind his back. Steven is strong.
That looks
AF.
painful.
He's flattening out to try and get it less behind his back, but Steven's still in a dominant position. He's got that
Wow.
arm windshield wiper. He's got him in a crucifix, stepping over to reverse triangle again with that arm. This is as good as over. We're going to see if he can manage to get out of here. This will be a miracle.
Some flexibility on the
Going back to that
combat
wrist, and
fighting
here's the
systems.
crank. And there's
That's
the tap.
You called it, Max.
Match number 4 going to Team Peerless, sponsored by Vision X Marketing Group. So now we're on to the second match of this tournament, or of this matchup. And we got some love from the crowd.
There with the jump triangle, content with staying on his back there, didn't try to get up, but he lets him grab his foot. We'll see. Good spinning out, not letting him hang out on that foot. There's the underhook. He's trying to smash past his guard right now. He needs to get past. He needs to get his hips down, smashing that knee shield.
Person in top position just looking to knee slice and get through.
Looks like he's just being patient. He's still on the knee slice, not overcommitting. Especially when again, going for that foot. You can't, there it is. You cannot leave your feet dangling like we said earlier. If it's not wrapped around the body, it needs to be tight to your body. Because if it's grabbable, especially nowadays in jiu-jitsu where everybody loves footlocks, if it's grabbable, it's going to be grabbed.
And that was by straight ankle lock.
That was a straight ankle lock. This is one of the guys from Combative Fight Systems I've been looking forward to seeing. I think I first saw him compete maybe 7 or 8 years ago when he was newer to jiu-jitsu, but he was a judo brown belt at the time. And every time I've seen this guy compete, if someone decides to wrestle with him, they go feet over head, and it's entertaining.
That'll be cool if it goes to overtime then.
See, he looks like the smaller of the two competitors, but I don't think this is anything new for him. He might just be the shorter, not necessarily the smaller.
Sure, he's pretty
I'm looking
thick.
forward to seeing what he's going to do here. He's always entertaining to watch on the feet. Oh, he's going for a jump triangle. You see he's controlling that wrist, lost the wrist control, couldn't get over the arm. We don't get to see the judo throw. A little disappointing, but let's see what happens here. He's got his hands on the mat while in this top control. Looks like on bottom he doesn't use too much rubber guard because the way his hands are on the mat, you could be attacking rubber guard there, but oh, he's in danger now. He stood in front of him. This is bad. He stood right in front of him, left his feet.
That straight ankle lock?
In a foot lock position. He is going for the straight ankle lock. I would say right now he's in a safe position for now. He wants to sit up and start controlling that body, but he needs to get that second control. I think he's safe. Even he's out for a moment, until you're clear, until you're neutral, you're not safe. Keep that right shoulder in his pocket, not too tight. Now back to it's a reverse heel hook.
Wow.
So on top, you might be sitting up and looking the body lock. So he couldn't extend if he had that. Going for the scissor shoot, counter to the finger, back into the leg lock again. This one's a bad one because now there's not so much of a counter pull lock. You see his right foot is dug up under the front, it's locked between the legs. Some people have that methodology of where I'm just not going to play here when I even play this game.
Understood.
I would say the closest match was more dominant.
And this is match number 5, Checkmat Meta Homies versus 10th Planet HQ, sponsored to you by Meta Homies NFTs.
And that's El Monstro coming up, and he was a fierce competitor in Gym Crashers Pro 2. Elder, the first to use the cage to scoop his opponent out, really using that to his advantage. Pushed him back up against her and scooped him out. That was incredible.
Ace just to relieve the pressure. He's driving in, he's kind of tripoding up so you feel that shoulder on his face, you feel that pressure. It's hard to stop that pass. As soon as he clears that foot from that lockdown, you expect to see that left foot going as a wedge to start this pass. Taller, more pressure and making that lockdown weaker and weaker.
And Elder Cruz, a world champion representing Checkmat and La Abra.
Wedge straight to the mount. Still mounted, you're still in a half back position. He's got his hands together enough to start to work his guard back, but holding around the back is not how that's going to happen.
Overtime.
Shot, heavy sprawl. I think with the size, you can expect him to roll from headlock.
Wow.
I feel bad. You see, normally in a match, you would have held on.
Great takedown for Elder Cruz. Representing Checkmat La Abra, getting the first win for the Meta Homies.
This is Gianni Vasquez coming in to represent Checkmat. Gianni Vasquez, an MMA fighter.
Yeah, I interviewed him a while back when he was getting ready for a fight in Mexico, training at a Timoyama. So I guess he does a lot of cross training too, because I see him sometimes go down to San Diego for some judo training.
He's from Mexico City. And you're right, training with Timoyama. But a hungry MMA fighter.
Art of the butt scoot.
Johnny really quick, but he's not able to pass.
Wow, was able to step over and get side control. And with Gianni's MMA background, he's looking to get it closer to the cage. I don't know if that'll work out to his advantage.
One advantage of being smaller in a match like this, when you do get past, you're so much smaller than the guy, it's harder for them to get their guard back and make enough space to get a bigger leg in.
Interesting.
Way smaller. Smaller in a match, when you get on top and you get past, you just stay stubborn about that, keep those knees on their hips and never let them get that guard back.
Looks like he was able to get closer to the back. He might be able to gift wrap here.
Sitting on that corner, step in, going for the back for the arm bar.
Wow, he's able to isolate that arm.
He may have isolated that arm. He got all that pressure.
And Gianni Vasquez gets it done representing tonight. Timoyama on the back shorts, but he is representing Checkmat La Abra tonight, getting the second win. 10th Planet HQ not going to be able to advance.
Locks down that arm triangle. Now we have Dory Aoun looking for a double, puts his opponent on the back. Another size difference, though. Dory's a big dude, kind of similar to El Monstro, a lot of muscle.
Could we see our third sweep of the night?
When they get that overhook, if they can keep it down tight by their hip, they can tap it. Tap it up by their head, try to get on it, it's not also stepping over the curve in the necktie.
He finished him.
Wow. Well, that is our third team sweep of the night.
Maybe it's his turn.
Feel like, oh, I'm in a real match.
With that kind of strength, with jiu-jitsu technique,
Aggressive guard pull right into a sweep. Beautiful jiu-jitsu right there.
it was like butter. Just
The bet Mike John was not expecting that. He's hunting the guillotine right now. He's aware of it. He's trying to pass out because he knew his chance of trouble.
And Mike John was the one who got a submission over a guy that was bigger than him in the first round. So
that's right.
With the guillotine,
No
It was with
stranger
the
to danger.
guillotine.
Could this be a case of where they were going to overtime to set up something?
back again. That was hard back. He was going for the trip sweep. Almost, but didn't have that ankle control enough. Right away, when Mike John opened his legs, he brought his legs down sitting on a footlock like we saw earlier in the fight. And now he's got the guillotine again. He got the right leg wrapped around.
Just such a heavy, dominant opponent, Steven Martinez, but kind of something you told me earlier, Max. Best way to defend it, don't get caught in it.
Ooh, it just tightened it even more.
Less than a minute left.
Was able to move to the other side.
Tap.
And he got the tap.
Strength on top of it, and technique less strength. Very old school, very solid, smashing style. Always effective.
Be smooth, Forrest. Let's go. Keep your pace. Let's go.
Peerless quick to drop into.
Almost got himself into a gun.
It looked like that was going to happen. Croker hunting for that ankle. He got locked underneath there.
Cranks the standard middle if he turns it around, makes so you don't have enough
Looks like he's got that heel hook.
That was just submission attempt after submission attempt. Wow.
Croker in top position.
Team Dragon Squad. He's going to hitchhiker out. Wow.
Forget, maybe you get choked, you don't have time to worry about it. You just need to feel that.
Let's go for broke.
What a great execution of that strategy.
Flatten him out.
Team Peerless getting it done by EBI overtime. That hitchhiker out of the spider web.
When you got a superhero on your team, you never count him out.
He got his legs far away. He's like, don't give him the option. He did it perfectly here. Now we're in the strong top position. Now he's getting stuff going for the leg again, though. And when a bigger guy gets your leg, it's a problem because they have a lot of leverage on your leg. We got some 6'3" guys at my gym. And when your leg, it's a bad place to be in because there's so much leverage against your little leg.
Getting under that heel. Digging for it.
But it's the outside leg. Two options for legs on both sides of the team. Both legs are have both legs isolated. Reach for the bottom of the top of the bar and his own knee over his own leg.
And Team Buttersmooth with the first win of their second round.
Yeah, this is fireworks. Big boys, two different game plans. We got a smasher on top and a leg locker on the bottom.
He put his knee in just to make him pull his own knee in a bottom. Now that that's been said, that's all about matching the attack. That's really good at getting his knees back in.
Again, this match brought to you by Meta Homies.
Others on a footlock right now.
Monstro looking to sit up and smash. That's a pretty quick escape.
Elder Cruz gets it done, escaped it.
That was quick. 21 seconds goes by quick.
What a back and forth match going to overtime. Elder Cruz gets it done. So now it is 1-1.
Butter
Everything's
smooth
on the
coming
line
out
for
strong.
these guys.
Dory's a big dude. Checkmat, hustle BJJ. The opponent from Team Butter Smooth trying to stay on top.
He had gotten a Peruvian necktie submission.
You're gonna get the back. Stay on it. Get your head on the other side. Get your head on the other side. Use that. Yes. Take it, Dory. Come on. Stay on top. Yes. That's a nice. Keep it right.
Make sure he
Watch out, hold it line down. Yes, press it.
obviously he's trying to kick that on that back bag, straighten his knee. When he's stepping back, like you saw this early, he steps back, he's both that knee bar, he turns into a footlock. He's got the triangle to defend the knee bar, but he's not taking it yet. He's controlling his body so he can't extend it.
Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down.
With his back against the cage, can he extend? I think that puts them ahead.
Getting that ankle to ankle action again like we saw in the beginning.
So when he leans forward, he's really light, he can lift him up, and it kills the back step. You don't have to leg eyes. So he's getting a little frustrated with that. He hasn't been able to get the foot stuck.
We are in the finals right now. Team Peerless versus Team Buttersmooth, sponsored by Jiu-Jitsu Junkies NFTs.
Interesting.
Footlock someone, it feels great to footlock someone who just wants to footlock you and they keep going for footlocks against you. But at the same time, if you go for it and you don't get it, that might have been signing death sentence for yourself and putting yourself in a position where they can footlock you back.
10-second mark.
10 seconds left.
And we are headed into overtime in the finals. Peerless versus Buttersmooth, sponsored by Jiu-Jitsu Junkies NFTs.
$3,000 on the line and $2,000 in NFTs. It's a $5,000 win.
Wow.
Clear that right arm. Clear that right arm across the body. There it is. Beautiful.
Incredible.
Very impressive stuff by Team Peerless. Wow.
Almost one of the disadvantages when you're too much bigger than somebody.
Sure.
Make sure you haven't locked your body triangle up halfway up the shin, not on your ankle, because they can spin within it. Whereas if they're a little closer size, even when you're bigger than them, you can just lock that, squeeze it, make it hurt, and then kick it out.
Yeah.
Now, him being on bottom of the body, if he can lock up the body triangle, it's going to be painful for him. So much smaller. He's going to suck it in the wrist. Get it, let's go! He was trying to pull out the foot.
This music is totally fitting for this moment in this race.
Yeah, he adjusted.
Wow.
He adjusted
Team
properly.
Peerless getting it done in overtime.
Amazing.
Very, very impressive.
A weakness in his opponent's game. When someone's out there smaller, get on top, smash, shoulder pressure. Why not? Even though body is very strong, all around very strong. He's trying to get it in takedown. Watch this in the takedown.
Steven Martinez has him up in the cage, his teammate rooting him on because he knows how close victory could be.
Make sure Steven's fingers don't get in the cage or position like this. Pushing his hips back. Not going to spin too early. He wants to make sure that he's completely clear before he does it, so he don't spin. That's the place to be. You have an opportunity there.
But collected, calm and collected, looking for a finish. Yeah, this is being shown on the Grappling Network. Check out their social media at the Grappling Network.
And we are going to head into overtime, the finals, Peerless versus Buttersmooth, sponsored by Jiu-Jitsu Junkies NFTs. Coin flip happening.
They're choosing EVI overtime, so they're really going to want us up here. If Steven wins here and he wins by escape time, they only get a point. So that'd be 2 points for the team, which means if Nez goes into the final and submits his opponent and gets 3 points, it'll be a lot
Wow.
like the last tournament where the team that won 2 matches still lost because the points matter. So Steven's really going to want to get a submission here. They want to bring it to 3 points so they can't just get swept by one person.
That was quick. Interesting.
Submission here would be 2 points for the team. Winning by escape time, that's only 1 point.
That's it.
Fearless has 2 points. So this is nowhere near in the bag, and the most dangerous person on Butterspoon's team is about to come up. So Nez right now wins this match by submission in regulation. His team takes the whole tournament. The 2 matches that just happened aren't going to matter. Whatever they do does not get submitted. I'm going to play more. I'm going to do a lot of circling. I'm going to stay away. I'm going to kind of go in and back out so I look active. I'm just not going to even give you the opportunity to sit. Let's go, Forrest! Let's go, Forrest! I'm going to play strategic and not give you the opportunity. Which it looks like going for the feet already. It's on the outside. But Nez knows what he's doing with these footballs. Very awkward position right here. It's not your traditional football. Now he's trying to footlock Nez, but Nez's knee is out. He's put himself back into it. I want to get out of this against you.
That's really a tough position to be put in.